he's back. Manchester United are back on song. There's a potential three-way battle for Callum Hudson-Odoi. There's more transfer news coming up ahead of the window opening tomorrow. And of course, I look back on your Friday feels. That and more coming up in the next few minutes as I'm your host, Matt Froelich. You are the Onefootballers, and this is the Daily News. First off, and Manchester United are back. And it's all because, according to Pogba, that they're playing with some creativity and freedom. All Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has done is come in and taken the shackles off the post-Mourinho era and basically told the players to go out and enjoy themselves, and they have done exactly that. No one has benefited more from this than Pogba himself though, as in the 3 games since Mourinho has left, he's got 3 assists, 4 goals, and even starts practicing his celebrations in the warm-up. That is how much confidence he has that he'll not only find the back of the net, but they'll be doing it more than once. In fact, a quick fact for you, he is the first player since Wayne Rooney in 2012 to score 2 goals in 2 back-to-back games for Manchester United. So with the cobwebs well and truly blown off the team, can we see a return to the top 4 for Manchester United? Or do you think they're just having a bit of that new manager syndrome? It will be a big month ahead for everyone involved in the transfer window, but especially for Man United. Do they stick with what they've got and believe that they can take themselves back into the Champions League spaces, or do they still need some massive improvements? I know you guys are going to have a lot to say about it, so of course, let me know in the comment section whether or not Manchester United need to dip into the transfer market. And talking of the transfer market, that is where our next piece, and probably all our pieces of news in the next upcoming month, will take us. And first off, it's Callum Hudson-Odoi. Now apparently a 3-way battle is set to open up between Bayern Munich, Dortmund and RB Leipzig, all of the Bundesliga, for his signature as his contract runs out in the summer. Now because Hudson-Odoi is under the age of 24, Chelsea will get compensation if he moves to another English club. However, they'll definitely get more by offloading him now, and that's more likely to a foreign club like one of the Bundesliga teams that I've just mentioned. Apparently their valuation of a player is around 22.5 million, which means Bayern Munich's offer of 20 million has just fallen short. However, the frontrunners are actually Dortmund, as they have more than a make weight in this potential deal in the form of Christian Pulisic. Now, it's been no secret that Chelsea have been admiring the American for a few months now. However, if they just reduce the price a little, then Dortmund may be able to get Callum Hudson-Odoi in return. They've already successfully taken an English product and turned him into a world beater in the form of Jadon Sancho, so who's to say whether or not they could do it again with Hudson-Odoi. If they reduce the price to around 40 million, I reckon they could probably get rid of Pulisic, who clearly doesn't want to be there anymore, and bring Hudson-Odoi in. And in fact, the Pulisic part of the deal looks all ready to be done. Former USA forward Eddie Johnson yesterday posted on his Instagram story saying that he's happy for Pulisic to have done the deal and that he can't wait to see him link up with Eden Hazard. Now, if that's not confirmation that the deal is done, I don't know what is. A former footballer having a say on a transfer talk, I mean, that's pretty much 100% rumour free, right? And next, on to a quick roundup of all the other transfer news that potentially could be happening within the next few weeks. Basically, we've got all the saga over the pre-contract signings, the likes of Adrien Rabiot, Moussa Dembele, and even Mario Balotelli alongside Aaron Ramsey. And there's also the proper transfer deals where big money could be spent. Nicolas Pepe, however, said he won't be leaving Lille despite Arsenal's interest in him. Isco said he won't be moving. However, I think this deal could be happening, especially with a 70 million price tag on him. The likes of Chelsea and Man City are interested, and Mats Hummels from Bayern Munich could be leaving for around £33 million. All of this, though, could pale into insignificance if Real Madrid really bust the bank and go for the 150 million rated Eden Hazard. However, we'll hear much more of that story in the next few months, so I'm not going to go on about it for too much, as it will probably be the top of everybody's transfer rumours for the next few weeks. And finally, we look back on your Friday feels that you went through with Paddy. He did guess that Liverpool would be victorious over Arsenal. However, he only said 2-1, so that's 0 points for him. However, Vinesh Moran, you did get the score right, and 5-1 is a fantastic win for Liverpool. Elsewhere, Tony Sang got the Manchester United score right, as we mentioned before, with them dispatching of Bournemouth 4-1, and Sven Larsson managed to call the Old Firm derby up in Scotland as Steven Gerrard's Rangers managed to beat Brendan Rodgers' Celtic for the first time in quite a while. Of course, I couldn't get to every single one of your Friday feels, but if you did get it right, then a massive shout out to you. We will be back every single Friday doing that kind of stuff, and maybe even the odd midweek one should the Champions League stuff hot up in the coming months. However, having said that, This is the last daily of 2018. So what I want to know in the comment section is your favourite footballing moment of the year. There's so many to choose from. There was Pogba, Mbappe and France running riot in the World Cup final. There was Gareth Bale's overhead kick. There was Cristiano Ronaldo's overhead kick. There was Unai Emery replacing Arsene Wenger. Jose Mourinho left Manchester United. And for me, England finally won a penalty shootout at the World Cup. That's my footballing moment of the year, but of course, let me know yours in the comment section down below. Smash the like button whilst you're down there, and wherever you are celebrating tonight, and whenever, have a fantastic, happy, right at the end. And wherever and whenever you're celebrating tonight, over the next few hours, have a happy and healthy new year, and I'll see you in 2 days' time for the first daily of 2019.